court! Silence in court! Ready, Your Majesty.
Where's the prisoner? Here, Your Majesty. And the jury?
Harold, we are ready. The accusation, Harold. Read it. Harold!
My name isn't Harold.
I know that, but you're the herald of the court, so read the accusation.
I must blow my trumpet first. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, she stole those tarts and took them quite away.
Call the first witness.
Call the first witness.
First witness, if you please. Who is she?
A little girl, my dear.
Well, she's liable to be a headless little girl. She doesn't mind her manners. So now you know.
First witness reporting for duty.
What's that you've got there?
It's a slice of tea and a cup of bread and butter, Your Majesty.
A likely story.
State your name, your address, your occupation, and full history.
And try not to be nervous, or I'll have you executed on the spot. Take off your hat.
Why? Would you like to buy it? I'm a hatter, you know. Or shouldn't.
What do you mean by that?
I make hats.
Aha!
I make them to sell. So I can't take off my hat unless you're willing to buy it.
Just give your evidence. And remember, if you shake, that's a sure sign you're guilty.
Did you see the prisoner steal my tarts?
That depends, Your Majesty. Who's the prisoner?
She is the Knave of Hearts.
Well?
No, I did not see the Knave of Hearts steal your tarts.
Aha! Why not?
I was having my tea.
He's right, you know. She's liable to be a headless little girl, as someone once remarked.
I've never attended a trial before, but it doesn't seem to me as though this one is going quite as it should. You say you didn't see anyone steal the Queen's tarts?
How could I? I was at a tea party.
There.
Where?
No, I mean there. He doesn't know anything about the tarts.
She's trying to confuse everything. And besides, Marianne, you're supposed to be home washing the dishes.
I'm not Marianne!
Aha! An imposter! If you're not Marianne, then where is she?
Marianne, I suppose, is home doing dishes or getting her hair cut. But the hatter is very much innocent and free to go.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please give my regards to the Marge Hare and the Dormouse, won't you?
What about Elsie, Lacey, and Tilly?
Oh, them too.
Oh.
Just remove his hat and his head outside.
Only if you can catch me. Which you can't.
Call the next witness.
Call the next witness.
Next witness, please. State your name, your address.
State your name, your address.
Save your breath.
I think perhaps Your Majesty should question this next witness.
I don't give a hoot who questions me. It won't do any good.
Now, see here, my good woman.
Not me. Figs!
What were the tarts made of? You're the cook, you should know.
Mostly pepper.
Consider your verdict.
If the tarts were stolen, why are they sitting right there?
Stop confusing the jury.
Oh, we'd get a lot more done around here if we just removed everyone's head. And that's a fact.
Did you steal these tarts? Well, I must have. The poem says so. The Knave of Hearts, she stole some tarts. Yes, but just because a poem says something like that doesn't necessarily mean it is true. I've heard a lot of poems like that that aren't true.
Name one.
All right. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. And we all know that bats don't twinkle.
But they squeak.
But they don't twinkle.
Oh, I hate that poem, especially when it's sung.
The point I'm trying to make is the Knave of Hearts didn't steal these tarts just because a poem says something like that.
And she doesn't twinkle either. Needs more pepper. Everybody needs more pepper.
One more witness.
Call the last witness.
I call Alice.
Here.
Take the stand.
All right.
State your name, your address, your occupation, and full history.
I think my name is Alice.
Aha!
know that.
I suppose you could say that my occupation is daydreaming. Oh, and I do think it'd be nice if we passed along those tarts so that everyone could have a
She's
bite.
trying to destroy the evidence.
Members of the jury, consider your
Not
verdict.
yet, not nearly yet.
They look delicious. Are they cherry?
Yes, of course. Give the girl a tart.
But your majesty.
Give the girl a tart or heads it will roll. And give me one too.
Here, Marianne, try one.
Thank you, little dormouse.
I'm not a dormouse.
And I'm not Marianne.
Nonsense.
That's what it is. Sheer, wondrous nonsense.
Don't turn your nose up at nonsense. Don't!
We won! If you turn your nose up at nonsense here,
You'll miss all the fun.
the fun will be done.
Before you get going, the race will be won.
And nobody cares for a gloomy, doomed grouch.
It's a new rule. Don't turn your nose up at nonsense. Not until bats twinkle. The knave is free to go, and that's the rule too.
Oh, how nice. I plead guilty every other time, you know. You've been on trial before. Only every time she makes some tarts, which is every afternoon. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts all on a summer's afternoon. Yes, but in winter. Winter? It's always summer here. Really? Yes, it is. I should have guessed. Such a wondrous place. A place I'll not soon forget. Everyone will think I was daydreaming. Except Regina. She'll believe me. I'll tell her how I followed White Rabbit, who always called me Mary Ann. And how I swam with a mouse in a pool of tears, my own. Does sound a bit like a daydream. Never mind, Dinah will love it. I'll tell her about the March Hare and the Hatter, and that very strange tea party. Oh, and the Duchess's baby who turned into a pig. That'll make Dinah laugh, or at least smile, like the Cheshire Cat. So much to remember. The Griffin and the March Hare, and that very strange croquet game. Oh, and the trial, which I think I won. But you can't be too sure in odd. I don't even remember what the place is called.
Wonderland! Wonderland!
Oh yes, Wonderland. Nice.
Incredible, isn't it? We actually found an Alice. Not necessary, of course, but a nice little touch. And she seemed to enjoy everything, too.
And she was so well nice.
I did enjoy everything. Absolutely everything. I hope everyone will get a turn.
Possibly.
So it will be easy for them to find?
Like finding your nose in the dark.
See? Easy.
So all they have to do is pretend?
Yes.
Like a daydream. An unusual daydream.